Hello there. This is No Salt BP. Welcome back to my kitchen. I thank each and every one of you for joining me today. I know you had many choices and channels to review your nutritional content, but over here in No Salt BP, we do it without the salt. So, welcome everyone. Well, hi there, Alan. How are you? I viewed your latest podcast. It's wonderful. Please keep up and continue the great work you have because you have something very special and very awesome. So, everyone, when you come in, please hit that like button. Hello, how are you, Charlene, my dear? Hey. I wanted to ask a question or to provide information, education in about 2 minutes. Do you guys know the difference between a .com, a .org, and a .edu? Because they're all very different. Hello, there are 5 people here and 2 people watching, so I'm going to continue. Any website that ends in a .com is a business website. For example, my website, which is No Salt BP, that's a business website. For the .orgs, those are typically not for profit. They're nonprofit organizations, okay? .edu, however, is attached to an educational institution. So typically they're performing research, they have the latest information. No, I'm with the .org. Okay, typically the .edus have education and information, and they conduct research. .gov is at the highest level because they are definitely doing research. They are accredited. They've been vetted along with the .edus. So I just want to make sure everyone understands that there is a clear and distinct difference between .coms, .orgs, .edus, which are your educational institutions, and your .govs. Your .govs typically are right on top of everything. Hold on one moment. I know, my face is beat today. So I'm going to have a very special person come in here. Welcome, welcome, everyone. Hey, Slim Shell, welcome.
Hello.
Hello, Auntie, how are you?
I am great. How are you?
I'm fine. I just wanted to introduce everyone to you. This is my Aunt Roberta. She's saying hello to everyone. This is my Aunt Roberta.
Hello, how are you?
Can you guys hear her? She's saying hello, how are you? Slim Shell says, hello, Aunt. West 10 TV says, hello, Aunt. This is my auntie. And, you know, she was so instrumental and influential in my life, all my life. Hey, 2 chicks, I have my auntie on the line. I call her Aunt Puddin'.
Hi.
She's saying hi to everyone. She's all, hi, Mama Jones. She was also a nurse. She worked in the OR in a place that Alan says hello, Aunt Puddin'. I knew you were going to take this over. I just knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew this was coming. Look at this. And Two Chicks Crew, hello, Auntie. I mean, they're saying hi to you before they say hi to me. But that's cool. That's cool. She was and she still is a very influential person in my life. She has the ability. Okay, there are 14 people in the room, 4 thumbs up. Get those thumbs up. Can you see me, Aunt Puddin'?
Yes, I can.
You see me in my purple shirt?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Looking quite nice, I must say.
Why, thank you. Of course you're going to say that. I'm your niece. But then again, she will also say, you're losing too much weight. You're not looking right. You're not getting enough sleep. Everyone needs an auntie, okay?
Yes, especially one like a mother.
Yeah, and she was like my mother.
Who I loved so much.
She really, her and my mother were so close.
Yes, we were.
And we're going to share some things together because high blood pressure in our family, it is truly a family affair.
Yes, it is.
Can you guys hear her? Can you guys hear her? Because I'll place the phone there. It's a family. It's a family
I will
affair.
speak louder.
Everyone hit a 1 if you can hear her.
I see, yes. Hello, Ellen Lewis.
Oh, Alan, she called you out.
Hello, Alicia.
Alicia, she called you out. She's one half of the Two Chicks Crew.
Oh, I see Rowdy.
Yeah, Rowdy, she called you out. She's shouting you out.
I'm so glad you guys are watching my niece.
Yes.
Yes.
We're going to talk.
Yes. Hello, No Salt Sis. How are you? This is what Alicia is saying to you.
Hey, Alicia. I see her. That's my sis. And so we're going to talk about high blood pressure and how it can be genetically orchestrated. I told you guys I have high blood pressure. I have like 3 or 4 brothers and sisters that have it. And my aunt also has it.
Yes, I do.
And my grandmother, which was her mother, also has it.
Yes, she did.
Hi, Lady of Fort, in addition to my mother. So,
hi, Grandma Lolly.
Grandma Lolly, you know what? And putting Grandma Lolly is so great. You may want to go visit her stuff because it's great and it helps children identify thoughts and feelings. Grandma Lolly is lovely. Grandma Lolly, you're speaking with my Aunt Puddin'.
She says hello and love you all.
And we love her too.
Yes, we do.
So I just wanted to show you guys, and I'll stand up again. And my Aunt Puddin' is a lot the same. You know, we eat healthy. We're not overweight. We exercise. And unfortunately, genetically, we all have high blood pressure. It's just in the family. It's a family affair.
Yes, it is.
So it's a family affair, and this is my aunt here on the phone who wants to come in and say hello to all you guys. And Aunt Puddin', I'm going to get started. Please keep watching. I'm going to get started with this meal, okay?
I sure will, my dear.
Tell Uncle Phil I love him and I love you too.
Okay, Phyllis. Sharon says she loves you. She's on live now. No salt DP.
Hi, Poetic Kills. So, okay, I'm going to call you after this is over so I can get started, okay?
Okay.
I love you.
Love you.
I'll talk to you.
Watching.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye. So that was my Aunt Roberta. Or I call her Aunt Puddin'. Her name is Roberta Shaw Dickey. Okay? So we're going to get started on this meal. And she's watching me, which is why I have my face beat. Okay? Here we go. We're going to do a catfish po' boy today. Okay? So let's get started, shall we? I will turn this down so you guys can all see all the seasonings and stuff on my counter that I will be using. And I brought her in to really bring it home to everyone. There are 20 people in the room, 8 thumbs up. Please hit those thumbs up. Thank you so much. I brought her in to demonstrate the genetic factors that are associated with high blood pressure. You know, oftentimes it has nothing to do with your weight, your lifestyle. It could just purely be your genetics. So I'm going to get started. We're going to start with the remoulade sauce. And Aunt Puddin', I know you're calling my husband your beloved. Yes, my family, we really love each other. We like ride or die. 21 people in the room, 11 thumbs up. Please leave a thumbs up. I thank you so much for joining me in my kitchen. And as I always say, I know you have many choices and channels to review your nutritional content, but here at No Salt BP, we do it without the salt. So having said that, you're going to use the Kraft olive oil mayonnaise. Hi, viewers of you. How are you? Hi, Miss No Nonsense. You guys just missed speaking to my auntie. We're going to put it all in this bowl. My auntie Roberta was telling everybody about high blood pressure in my family. And she is a very active lady. Very, very active. Very supportive of me from the time I was born. She has been there. Even through all that teenage nonsense, she was there. 1/4 cup of Stater Brother mustard. Here we go. We're going to use some Hungarian paprika. This is what we have so far. Remember, I told you guys the Hungarian paprika is a lot hotter. Some people use the sweet. I like the Hungarian. So we're going to use 1 tablespoon. So how are you guys? Hey, Aqua Funk with Angel Freak. Look at all elegant stuff. Well, you know, when that family comes around, you got to be looking right. Because my family will take the next United Delta Sprint out here and say, well, what is going on? Okay. All right, Slim Shell, I saw you. Teaspoon of hot sauce. And you guys know I love my tapatio. Thumbs up the video. So that's my tapatio. And here's my Big Buys minced garlic. Yes, I have family in the room tonight. I have to behave. See? Minced garlic. My atomic horseradish sauce. No salt BP is a diva. Girl. See, I have an aunt about your age, and she would be like, you know what? Is she sharing to me? One, I couldn't even get that diva stuff because, ooh, they would check me so hard. Are you kidding? Ooh, no. Them sisters from Mississippi, you better sit yourself down. So here are all my ingredients, and I'm going to stir this on camera for you guys. This is going to be the remoulade sauce. They would snatch a knot in me, even in my age now. Okay. They not, I should say, they about that life. They be like, sweetheart, you better check yourself before we get a hold of you. And I don't want them coming to get a hold of me. Yes, please subscribe to the newsletter at nosaltbp.com. Follow me at nosaltbp on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You guys see this? And Puddin', I hope I'm making you proud with this one. This is the remoulade sauce. Now here we go. You always want to use canola oil for frying because it does. Hi, Cool Nicole. My two chicks. Because the canola oil has less saturated fats. So I use the Giovanni canola oil. You can get this at Sprouts, at Big Lots. 25 people in the room, 16 thumbs up. Come on, fam. I made something really special for you guys today. Okay? And if you don't know, and I didn't say, and I know I didn't say, we're doing a catfish po' boy. I have all this catfish in here. Hit that like button, smash that bell to smithereens. So I'm going to take out, and I have 4 of these. I paid $7.55 for 4. Lady, sweetie, I have to leave my phone. Okay, all righty. So this is the catfish fillet. And you guys are going to watch me peel this. I'm going to step away from a moment, rinse it off, and I'll be right back. And if you would be so kind, please say, hello, Aunt Roberta, Roberta, or Aunt Puddin'. Thanks. She is my mother's baby sister. I know, Aunt Puddin', you don't like hearing that, but with birth order, it is what it is. So I'm going to use some cornmeal. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Is that 2 chicks? Yep, that's exactly how it's spelled, 2 chicks. Alicia. Do you see the love you're getting up in here, Aunt Puddin'? She was an OR nurse for many, many years. She worked in the operating room. And she was in one of the areas that I absolutely would not go into. That took a whole lot of learning and memorization. And although I'm a nurse, when it comes to instruments and counting and all that other stuff, I was like, oh, no. No, ma'am, no, Pam, love you to death. And they get paid well. Whether you're a nurse, a surgical tech, hello, comedian Angel, and Puddin', and the catfish, and Puddin', the viewers of you said she wants you and the catfish. That is so funny. This is what I do with my dried flowers and powders. I put them in a Ziploc bag like this. And that way I don't have to worry about them getting stale or old or any of that. So I put in, this is like a half a cup of cornmeal. And Aunt Puddin', I do tell people to turn in the handles because of young children. So this is it. Then I zip it. I make sure it's secured. Next, on a plate, I have my Cajun seasonings, right? And you guys all saw that. So and again, no salt. Aunt Puddin', everyone in this chat room can tell you I've never used salt in anything. So this is my catfish fillet. Front and back are completely covered. Pour in my oil. A little bit more. There's a little in here. I can't wait to go home. Okay. Yes, everybody, get it up, get it up, get it up. And by the way, I use my Aunt Puddin's red beans and rice recipe, which is different from my own. See, we eat. I came from a family when I would walk, come in my grandmother's house from California, there was always like fresh cornbread on the stove. There was, hi, Brother Dubian. There was always fresh cornbread on the stove. We can make rice pudding from scratch. We did the most. And my Aunt Puddin is like that too. You will never show up at her house without something on top of that stove. So here we go. This is the catfish. I'm going to show you guys how this is done. Again, when the oil is hot enough. See that? And so now, see this. And that's when you know you're cooking with Crisco. And I don't use Crisco, but that's when you know you're ready to go. However, I want to tell you guys a little bit about the red beans and rice today. Red beans and rice using my Aunt Puddin's recipe. 1/4 cup of chopped bell pepper. 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, onion powder, and black pepper. That's it. Oh, she's calling back. Oh, she did. Must be important if she's calling me back, or it must have been an accident. Let's see. And put.
I just want to tell you that it looks good, and tell everyone that spoke to me. Tell them I said hello. I was trying to sign in, but I needed to see everything you were doing. So be sure to tell them I said hello, and I am watching intensely because that sounds very good and it looks very good. So everybody like and love my niece. She is doing an incredible job. And I just wanted to call you and tell you that. And send me that blouse you have on. It's beautiful.
You know what? I'll have to buy one from you because the company where I purchased this from is no longer in business. But you know me, I can always go to Paris or somewhere to find you something.
Oh, yeah, that's beautiful.
She wanted to tell everyone that said hello to her that she said hello. Thank you so much. Viewers of you saying we love her Auntie Puddin. Auntie Grandma Lolly is saying yes, the blouse.
Okay, honey, you go on with your fish because it looks so good, and I'm going to try it. And I just wanted to let everybody know that I'm not in yet, but I will be in the next time you're on. So tell them I love them and God bless.
She says she loves all of you, and most important, God bless all of you. All right, Aunt Puddin, I'll call you back.
Looking good. I'm watching you.
Bye. Love you.
Bye. Love you.
She's such a sweetheart. So I flipped it over, and this is what it looks like. So I'm gonna go back over and I'll flip it again. I have my buns here. You guys know what time it is. It's my gridiron time, right? By the way, Aunt Pudding, I'm using, and everyone in the chat room, Trader Joe's unsalted butter. Because we don't play that, okay? So this will be for the bun, for the po' boy, catfish po' boy. And remember, okay, this is the catfish fillet. But to drain it, what you want to always do is to make sure it is drained on a rack, and you can put paper towels underneath this. One moment. Let me get the rack and place this bun on. This is what I mean about the rack with dry food, with fried food. Sorry. In order to keep that crisp texture, you want it on a rack so it drains to the bottom, okay? Because this is what happens when you place it on a plate. You see that oil? It gets soggy. It doesn't drain through. Now it's time for my bun, and I thank everyone for calling and everyone for coming in and being supportive, and especially all of you for being so deeply respectful to my aunt. I love her to death, and that's the bun. That's the oil. Not the oil, but the butter. We're going to grill this for a few moments. And put all this stuff to the side because we're done with it. Guess how much this meal cost? You're going to be surprised. My remoulade sauce. Hey, viewers of you. What's a great tip? Yeah, about the rack, yes, because whether it's chicken, fish, oysters, whatever you fry, make sure you always use a rack. This I purchased from Big Lots for 99 cents. And the oil drops down. It doesn't go to the bottom of the dish. And pudding, they've seen this a million times before, and this is your turn. Because I know she's still in here watching. No salt BP stands for no salt blood pressure. So now it's time to plate. Here's my grilled bun. My catfish is nice and drained. And you guys know I don't skimp on anything over here. So here's the catfish. You guys like it? Catfish. Hi, viewers of you. I want to. Who wants to be a mod? Aquafunk is a mod. Hey, Cooking with James. Thank you. This is my catfish po' boy that I'm preparing. So I don't want to drag this any longer than what it has to be. You guys are going to see it. That's another shot of it. The Cajun catfish po' boy. So, my lettuce. Step by step, my lettuce. My tomato. See that? My lettuce and my tomato. And hey, Cooking with James, look at what I got for you. Remoulade sauce. That is my catfish po' boy. See that? Oh boy, woohoo! You know, that's a compliment coming from you, James, because I see you be cooking and killing it over there. I'm like, woo! I went over that channel. I said, I have to step everything up. But family, Auntie, I'm not finished. Hold on one moment. I soaked my red beans and then I flash cooked it with, again, a quarter cup of bell pepper, teaspoon of onion powder, teaspoon of garlic powder, and black pepper. So here we go. Oh, this smells so, ooh. Now this smells good. This is crazy. Thank you, Aunt Puddin', for the recipe. And here you have it. Let me show you. Should be thank you, Aunt Puddin'. Her red beans and rice with the bell pepper, the black pepper, the onion powder, the garlic powder. This is hers. Total cost of this meal, $1.05 per person. Okay. I froze. Let me show you again, sweetheart. My Aunt Puddin's recipe that was in here earlier. This is her red beans and rice with the chopped bell pepper, a quarter cup, onion powder, teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 each, and a teaspoon of black pepper. And this is the ginormous catfish po' boy. Got it? Oh, Slim Shell's leaving. Hi, Tiana. I was going to guess that. No, catfish is cheap. Catfish is cheap. Grandma Lolly. Hi, Mimi, 38. So are there any questions about this? This is a wonderful meal. This is the meal. Look at that catfish. It is hanging beyond the bun. So remember, as I said in the beginning, .com are business websites. .org typically are designated nonprofits. Can I FedEx it to you? Hey, if I can send this to you, Cooking with James, and everybody please go check out his content, and along with Poetic Kills and definitely Two Chicks Crew. Please support my sisters. I FedEx to you. Can you FedEx to me that beef brisket without salt? Oh, let me go through this again. You threw me off, John dear. Okay, here we go. .com are anything ending in www.whatever.com is a business website. When it comes to .org, typically they are non-for-profit. I'll give you $3.78 for. Dude, what? Did you hit a markup on that? No, you can do it yourself. Aqua.orgs are nonprofits. They're, are truly giving to the community. They don't want to make any money. .edu is attached to an educational institution. I'll use one for example. My Aunt Puddin'. She works for the University of Toledo Medical Center, which is UTMC, and it ends in a .edu. Okay, .gov are governmental websites. Now, when it comes to .edus and .govs, they've both been vetted. They're usually very heavily involved in research. Okay, please follow me. Sign up for my newsletter at nosaltbp.com. Follow me at nosaltbp on Twitter and nosaltbp on Facebook and on Instagram, nosaltbp. So here's the final closing shot. I'm going to show you guys the red beans and rice once again. And catfish po' boy that is falling out of, you guys can see that, it's falling out of the bun. And as always, Thank you all so much for joining me in my kitchen. Hi, Psychics Anonymous. Thank you all so much for joining me in my kitchen today. I understand and realize that you had many choices and channels to receive your nutritional content, but here at No Salt BP, we do it without the salt. So having said that, you guys have a safe, blessed, and wonderful evening. And I thank each and every one of you, the money shot. Was that the money shot, John? I thank each and every one of you for joining me. Catfish po' boy coming out the bun. Red beans and rice. Cooked to perfection. Just like my aunt would have wanted it. So that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. And I'll probably visit your content tonight. No, I will visit your content tonight. Everyone have a safe, blessed, and wonderful evening. And we've squared the confusion about the .com. Google is a .com. Wikipedia is a .com. Just so you know, okay? We cleared the confusion about .com, .org, .edu, and .gov. So I will see you guys in the next one. Have a wonderful and blessed evening. Good night.